Welcome back. If you're in the home buying market right now, you may have noticed Central Indiana is in a bit of a hot market right now.
And that's true for a lot of areas across the state, but if you're looking in downtown Indy, it might be a little different than what you're looking for or it's looking like in other cities, maybe like Fishers and Carmel. Our Kyle Inskeep sat down with a trusted advisor from Berkshire Hathaway to find out about what are the differences.
Several central Indiana neighborhoods are hotspots to purchase homes right now, but the reasons behind it are just as different as the areas of town they are in. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Indiana Realty trusted advisor Nancy Mutchmore joins us to break down the most popular neighborhoods. Nancy, the question I want to know, what are some of the hottest neighborhoods here in central Indiana right now?
The hottest neighborhoods currently, as we've seen out of all of Indianapolis, downtown Indianapolis, Fountain Square, those areas are really hot. But the key factor with those neighborhoods that people love is walkability, that they can walk to the grocery or they can walk to a restaurant or they can be close to work. So walkability has grown into being a big factor in a home decision.
Very nice. And I'm assuming that some of the most popular spots to buy homes are either new construction or established neighborhoods. But what is the draw to each of these types of neighborhoods and areas specifically?
Correct. Well, some people like new construction because they want a new home and they want the amenities that will go with a new construction home, maybe a pool or a play area. And they like the idea that they don't have a high maintenance with a newer home. Everything's new. It smells good like a new car.
We love that.
I know. And then older neighborhoods or someone who might want a resale home, might want to do a fix up a home, but also it would be a pre-existing neighborhood, so they might be able to find that walkability again. Like in Meridian Kessler, downtown Carmel is a good focus in terms of walkability. That has grown, and there's new development down there that has mixed with new homes as well as pre-sale, or resale, but they also have the walkability to downtown Carmel or downtown Fishers.
And it's kind of like the best of both worlds, as you were mentioning earlier. And you talked about this a little bit, but how important is walkability for potential homeowners, and is this different than it was in the past?
Yes, it is a big factor. In fact, people will ask that new home buyers or the millennials are looking at that as a key factor in their decision making. People want to be able to live and work within a community and feel that they can get out and get to know the neighborhood and get to know the local vendors and the local areas to eat.
I can attest to that as a millennial. I want to do everything within my 4-mile radius.
Right, and not get into a car if you don't have
to. Exactly. Maybe call an Uber if you need to. But just because a neighborhood is popular right now doesn't mean it's going to be popular 5-10 years down the line. How do you help your clients make the best decision for where they're buying that home?
Yes, first of all, we all wish we had a crystal ball and could decide, what is going to be, the hot neighborhoods, or how is my home going to increase in value. But if you look at histories of neighborhoods, as well as, schools are important to a lot of our buyers. So if the schools are important to them, usually the neighborhoods around schools have stayed well in terms of value.
Interesting. Always lots of things to consider when we're thinking about where to buy a home. Where can our viewers go for even more information about this topic?
www.bhsindianarealty.com.
All right, Nancy, thank you so much for joining us.